it's the end of another week, which means it's time for Totally Fucked Up Friday. And no prizes for guessing what I and a lot of Australians think is the most totally fucked up thing for this week, and that's the Australian government saying they're going to go ahead with their plans to censor the internet. Now, exactly what this is involved is not altogether clear because the government has not been particularly forthcoming. It seems to be a plan to filter all incoming internet content at the ISP level and cut out some stuff that's on a blacklist, which may or may not be published. I don't know why you wouldn't publish it if you really had one, because if it's being blocked, it's not like people can go and look at it, even if it was nasty stuff. And if you publish it, then people know whether you're making mistakes or not. But the government really isn't answering a lot of questions, which makes people doubt their motives even more. But I actually have got Stephen Conroy himself, the senator who is responsible for broadband communications, colloquially known as Minister responsible for fucking up the internet. But he agreed to come in and have this talk with me. So, Senator Conroy, tell me, why is it you think Australians don't deserve to be treated like adults?
Child porn!
Yeah, I agree. Child porn is a bad thing, so we agree on that front. But given that your plan won't cut out child porn, there are a dozen ways to trivially get around what you're doing, so the bad people pushing child porn won't be affected at all. It's just ordinary Australians who are going to suffer an ill effect, probably because you're going to slow down our already rubbish internet speeds, and you'll inevitably end up making mistakes and blocking content that shouldn't be blocked. So why won't you come up with a more sensible plan?
It's kiddie porn!
Yeah, you actually made that point. Seeing you're not really coming up with anything constructive, how about this? Rather than censoring the entire internet with all the failings that entails, why not work with the ISP so they each offer two services? One is the unfiltered internet we get now, and the other is, you know, the safe, clean feed that parents who want that in their home can choose that. So you're treating adults like adults. They can choose what they get. And in fact, you could subsidize the clean feed so it's cheaper than other internet access. It pays for any additional costs the ISPs incur, and it encourages family to go for a filtered internet while still allowing adults the choice. What do you say to that?
What? Child porn!
Yeah, why haven't you responded to the fact that every single piece of technical feedback has said this is a bad idea and it can't work? Everything apart from the people you have paid to run this test, by the way. Apart from the people who are manufacturing your filters, who stand to make a fortune from you putting them in place. Why is it that every single impartial technical piece of advice says this can't work, and yet you're still not listening?
Child porn!
Alright, well, you have claimed that your approach to filtering won't slow down internet speeds, but you haven't published anything to back that up. In fact, you haven't conducted tests on a large enough scale with large ISPs that would prove that point, because the ISPs refused to take part because they said it was a waste of their time and money. So you can't possibly back up those claims, so why do you keep making them?
Child porn!
Senator Conroy, why will you not simply answer people's questions? Why are you being so secretive about everything? Why won't you just come out and say what it is you're doing and how you're measuring it? I'll be honest, if you could put forward a plan that would block illegal material like child porn and wouldn't slow down internet speeds, I wouldn't object to it. I'm not like a free speech absolutist. If you're only blocking out the evil bastards and you're not screwing up the internet for law-abiding people, I'd go along with it. But that simply isn't true. All the available evidence says the lines you are pushing to the media simply are not true. Why do you keep saying things that are not true?
Child porn!
Alright, I see how it is with you. So you're going to put this in place, and I just want to ask you, what do you want for Christmas?
It's child porn!
Ha! I got you! That's all you think about. Why do people like you and AngryBull and all these wankers who go on about the anti-censorship people are pro-child porn? I hate child porn. If I could get child pornographers alone and I had a fucking cricket bat, the first thing I would cave in would be their head until I smashed the cricket bat, and then I would jam the bloody stump straight up their ass. I fucking hate child pornographers, and I really hate lying, politically motivated jerk-offs. Thanks for your time.
Child porn!